Hey mama, today we are digging in step by step, day by day, a 30-day action plan for you to launch a profitable network marketing business or direct selling business. Now, don't go anywhere if you already have a business. You can start over right here today, right now, draw your line in the sand and relaunch your business with our proven system. So if you're ready to go all in and create momentum in a brand new or existing business, then this episode is for you. Welcome to the More to Motherhood podcast. If you have a calling on your heart to play bigger, to impact more people with your business, mission, or the team that you've created, but you can't seem to get there, then this is the perfect podcast for you. Together, we will rise by smashing the glass ceilings and stepping into our greatest potential. Hi, I'm Kristen, busy wife and mama of 3, top 1% network marketer, and your new sassy best friend. I believe that as a busy mom boss, you have what it takes inside of you to be an incredible mom and an empowered businesswoman. If you're ready to do the work, I'm ready to be your BFF and mentor you on this journey to help you create your 6-figure side hustle and beyond. It's time to uncover the more inside of your motherhood. Let's do this. Okay, so if you need help launching your business with a 30-day plan, and you're like not loving where you're at, or you're questioning where you're at, or if you have the right fit for you, or if this is where you're meant to be and meant to build, then we need to connect, because God led me to this company that I'm currently at. And I'm telling you, it checked all the boxes, and we have the tools, the best leadership, I'm telling you, in the industry to build a business. And we have a 30-day action plan already done for you. I'm going to be walking you through how you can relaunch your business if you are loving your current network marketing business with the model that we have for my team that's actually proven to work and people are having success, in hopes that you can implement that for you. But if you don't have a place, if you don't have a home, and you need a home and you need a tribe and you want to have success, then I encourage you to reach out to me at More to Motherhood on Instagram. Just DM me or email me at moretomotherhood@gmail.com, because we would love to have you, and we already have all of this set up for you. But let's go ahead and dig in right now to your 30-day action plan. I'm going to break it down for y'all real quick. I'm going to pull up my own one-link system that has our onboarding on it. And I'm just going to kind of walk you through what we do, because it's been proven to work. So the first thing that we have is a one-link onboarding system, super amazing, is you want to go through whatever onboarding your team has, right? And if you don't have something, you're going to have to create something, because you need duplication in your business, and you need to have that set up from day one. So the moment that you bring on your first business partner, they can plug and play, okay? So what we have is a one-link system, one-link tool, whatever you want to call it, which actually welcomes people to the team. They have a worksheet that they print out that walks them through their first 30 days. And it's huge, because for me, I'm a super visual person, and I want to see the steps, right? I want to see the plan laid out before me. And you've heard me talk before, if you've been listening to this podcast, you need a plan. We can't just be winging it every day, hoping that we're going to have success. I built a 6-figure business and beyond because I have a plan. And so I'm duplicating and showing my team that plan. So for us, we have a 30-day worksheet. And within that worksheet, you have to know what you're aiming for in that first 30 days. If you have a fast start bonus, you want to aim for that. You want to find out the criteria of how you're going to get there. And I'm going to break that down for you here in a second. So don't go anywhere. I hope you have a pen and paper handy. And if you're driving, then you can listen to this again later and just soak it all in right now. But you have to have a plan and a goal to hit in your first, whether it be 2 weeks. I know some companies have 2-week fast start bonus, or they have a 30-day fast start, where they are aiming for a specific goal. You have to have, when you join, a goal in mind for your first 30 days, whether that be a rank, a fast start bonus, an income goal, a customer goal, or how many team members you're going to bring on. But you want something tangible. You want to be aiming at a target. And if you don't have a target, it's going to be impossible to hit, right? So you need a plan. The other thing I want to say to you guys is, when you first join, you need a system to launch. So I'm kind of jumping ahead here, because when I bring on team members, they are expected, the expectation is set that they are going to jump in and have success with the tools that we provide, the one link onboarding. They have their 30-day worksheet, and then they're going to set up for within the first 7 days a launch event. And that is all automated. It's super important because it frees up your time, it frees up my time, and like I said, it's plug and play. So I was at a convention once and they're like, if you have a business that you constantly need to have your hands on all the time and it's not automated, your business won't pass the bus test. Because the moment, and this is so morbid, but I just think it's so important. And I was talking to my CEO as well about this very concept. You don't have a sustainable business if you constantly have to be the person all the time, okay? So this launch event that we created, that's all systemized and automated, you don't need to be there for your teammate to launch, right? You should be there to support them, but you don't have to be there live. You don't have to hop on a Zoom. You don't have to hop on a phone call. Those days are over. This world is moving so quickly that you have to be on top of things, right? So you don't have time, and time is money, but you don't have time to maybe onboard. I didn't have time to onboard 80 people when I recruited 80 people in like 6 weeks. I just didn't. It had to be automated. So you want to set the expectation that your newest team member is going to set their launch event within the first 7 days, and that's all automated. And we use Facebook for that. So if you want those details, I'll talk about that on another podcast potentially, or in my group. You can join More to Motherhood community. Just search on Facebook, More to Motherhood. But you want to have a super simple pre-recorded video. I'm going to give you the nuts and bolts of this really quick. A pre-recorded video. So that way you've already, as a leader, you've already recorded the material and you have the post that they need. All they need to do is schedule it, invite people, which you have a script that you provide that they tweak. And then all they have to do is use a script, tweak it, invite people, set up the group, schedule the posts, one stream live the video that you've already recorded into the group, and get people to attend and watch that video. It's super short. My video is 10 minutes. That's all they have to do. And then they get to win something. They get to win prizes. So there's an incentive for them to show up, right? And then that's how my team gets most of their first customers or business partners. So that's expectation, that they print the worksheet and they set their launch event within the first 7 days, okay? So I hope you're writing that down. The next step that I have in my one link onboarding is a welcome video from me. I welcome everyone on the team from me. So excited you're here. You've made the right decision. This is what you want to look out for. This is what you want to aim for in your first 30 days. I emphasize to print that worksheet, and I just give them like such positivity and excitement for their new business, right? And then after that, we have a training where they actually learn how to maneuver their back office, so they feel super confident in that. So they know how to use it. They know how to sell samples. They know how to send out samples. They know how to generate coupon codes for their first-time customers. They know how to track their progress. So that is really important too, because you need to give people the basics. So first, print the 30-day worksheet. So you need to have a 30-day worksheet. I'm going to tell you what's on mine here in a second. Second, they schedule their launch event, right? So they launch their business within 7 days of joining, right? We're not wasting any time. Third, they watch a 2-minute welcome video from me so they feel connected, and then they watch the back office training. Now, I'm going to go over the 30-day worksheet, and then within the 30-day worksheet, I'm going to be referencing some other tools that my team has, which are creating your list, starting like what we like to call a whisper campaign, or like behind the scenes of building your business kind of thing. Where we talk about that, and then we do social media checklists. We help people launch their social media and prime their social media for their audience or build their engagement, and it's super simple. I just have a checklist. So I'm gonna walk through all of these pieces just for you guys, and like I said, if you're loving this and you're like, dang, this girl has it set up, I am super organized, y'all, and I just love to give my team the resources, so we got it all down pat over here. So on my worksheet, it's the first 30 days worksheet. We have people track their level. So say, for example, you have different level entry packages you can come in at, you can move up. So maybe for your business, you're tracking how close you are to your fast start bonus, right? And they have check boxes for you. For us, we have different levels, and then they check off each time they move up a level till they unlock the highest pay level. and the compensation plan for bringing on new business partners. And then in the first 7 to 10 days, we have a checklist for people joining our team page, starting on the link tree, which I kind of explained to you, our one link onboarding. They join our team chat, they watch the back office training, and they schedule their launch event. They also print their list. Like we have a little worksheet where they write down their list of who they want to talk to. And now this is not a memory jogger, name 100 names or anything like that. This is not that kind of list. That's not how we roll. We roll by having us, because we don't want to forget anyone, right? So we create a list based on who we want to talk to, who would be open, who can we help with this product, and who would be open to this business model, right? That's the kind of list we're talking about here. You don't want to forget people. Like you might make a mental list, but then you forget one name. That's not how you build a sustainable, like real business. If you were building a brick and mortar business, you wouldn't be like, oh yeah, mental tally. No, you would have it written down in a business plan. That's why we have this for our team, right? You're treating this like a business, because if you treat it like a hobby, it's just going to pay you like one. But you know, I'm assuming if you're on here, you at least want to make a couple hundred to maybe 4 or 5 figure months. So that's what I'm teaching you guys here. That's how you're going to get there, is to be organized. So we have a list of who do you want to talk to. Then we have a social media checklist, okay? Our social media checklist really provides our team, because we provide stories done for you. We provide example posts that people just have to, you know, tweak and make it their own, but they can use that template. So we have all that done for our team. So we have them start on a social media checklist if they choose to build online, right? A lot of people, when they start a business in network marketing or direct sales, they don't have an online presence. They haven't been using social media to monetize. They've been using it for fun, right? Now we're teaching, this is how you monetize social media, but we're giving it to them in baby bites. So here, this is the social media checklist. This is the first 7 posts you are going to make. We hand it to them. Now there's room for authenticity and individuality, because we're not robots and everyone's different. But we do give step by step, so it makes it super clear, because we want you to have the most success, right? And so we're going to give you everything we have. We don't hold back here. This is a team of abundance, and I love it. The next thing we have is how to begin your behind the scenes marketing, your behind the scenes messaging of your business. And we give you scripts on what to say, and we teach you how to do that. And then sending out samples. And we don't give samples out for free, y'all. We teach our team how to sell samples so that the product of its value, and we're not devaluing our product, but people still want it. People pay. Yes, pay for our samples. I don't know about y'all, but I've been with some companies that they just have you throw that product out on the streets like it's Mardi Gras. And you might as well be throwing dollar bills out the window while you're driving. So we don't do that here. We teach you how to treat this like a business, but it's so step by step and simple that you don't feel overwhelmed, okay? The other thing we have is, on our 30-day checklist, we have a sampler list. So you get to put down who you've sampled, if you followed up with them, who your first customers are, who your members are that have joined you. You get to write them down, because we have goals for our fast start for 30 days, and then how to track your commissions. If you've earned your first $200, because like I said, when you start this business, you need to have goals in mind. So if your first 30 days is to make $200, let's get it. $500, awesome, let's do it. But I need to know that as a leader, and you need to get that information from your teammates so that you know how to serve them best, right? And then we just have, $200, $500, $750, and $1,000 earned, and they get to track that. And so that's on their worksheet. Now going back to, and we have people print stuff out, or you can fill it out online, a goals sheet. So like they share with their upline, like, what are your goals? Like I get emails, like what my team's goals are when they first join. It's a fillable PDF that my assistant made, and they just fill it out right from their computer and they send it to me. Super easy, because the easier you make things for people that are just joining and starting a business that aren't normally entrepreneurs, the better off you're gonna be, because you don't want them to feel overwhelmed. So that's why we have this 30-day worksheet that breaks everything down. And then once they finish joining the team page, they check it off. Starting on the onboarding, they check it off. Once they join the team, they check it off, because checking things off, there's something satisfying about checking off a box, right? How many of y'all have to message me this on Instagram, DM me at More to Motherhood if you do this. But like I literally, if I have a list and I did something, but it's not on the list, I write it down just so I can cross it off or check it off. Like, do you feel me? You are my people if you do that. So we have gotten to the creating your list. Okay, now the social media checklist. I'm going to go to that. I'm physically walking through our onboarding with you guys right now. So we're going to be talking about what's on my team social media engagement checklist here. And I'm just going to kind of run through some tips that I give people on the checklist. It's a one-page checklist, super simple, that they can print out or they can, you know, do online. But I have things for them to do daily. So if they have an awesome post, an engagement post that is relative to you and to your audience, and that's the first post of the day that they make, that's post number 1, then they want to comment on every single comment at least 4 to 6 words. That's how you boost your engagement. So these are the tips I give on the sheet. And then you go to your commenters profile and leave them a little comment, because Facebook is social and Facebook loves socialization. And if you go give someone love that gave you love, they love that, and that increases your algorithm. And it's important to do this for every single post that you make. Some of you, like, you're not responding to all the comments, and I feel you, I get behind sometimes too, but it's really important for your algorithm. You're re-engaging your friends list daily. So that's part of the behind the scenes too, is when you're launching a new business, you want to make sure that you're re-engaging friends that haven't looked on your profile in a while to connect with them, because you're going to be launching something big in 6 days from now, because the checklist is 6 posts long. So it's 6 posts, so 6 days. You're going to be launching something big. So the more people you reconnect with and re-engage on Facebook, the more people that will eventually see the live that you're going to do on day 6, right? So making sure you're re-engaging your friends list via stories, via commenting on their posts, you know, whatever you do, you know, like and you want to respond to people like as if they're your best friend. Like, we're professional friend makers here. So you want to make sure that you're responding to people as if you're their friend, right? So don't be awkward, and make sure that you're posting at least once a day. If you do 2 posts a day, make sure you space those posts out 6 hours apart at least, so that they aren't competing with each other in the algorithm, obviously. And if you have a great post that's getting lots of comments, don't post a second post that day, because you have a great post that's performing. So just keep commenting on that post and let it ride, okay? So post number 1, an engagement post that is relative to you and your audience. We have examples in our team chat, but some examples have been like, you know, just silly stuff. Like for me, like it would be relative to moms. So, how long does it take you to get out of the house with your kids? You know, let me know below, because for me, it takes me like 30 minutes. Like, you know, you feel me, something like that. Share a post about your family that will elicit engagement and comments. So that's post number 2. So people are seeing your life. They want to see who you are, because remember, people buy from people they know, like, and trust. And if you're not posting any pictures of yourself or sharing about who you are, then no one's going to buy from you, because they don't know you. You're a stranger. You need to be sharing about yourself and different aspects of your life, not only your business. Post number 3 is like a fun engagement post that relates to your life, that relates to your audience. I've done a picture of my laundry, like everywhere, super embarrassing, but this is the life I live. And moms relate to that. Laundry is never ending, honestly. Okay. So just giving you some fun ideas. Do a curiosity post about how something new is coming. So now we're starting to get into the business, right? Dun, dun, dun. Something new is coming. I'm making a change. You know, I'm walking away from 6 figures. As you guys all know, I switched companies. Whatever it is, give people like a cliffhanger, right? They are curious. We're all nosy. So we want to find out. Post number 5, your launch post. You're officially like, I'm open for business. Here I go. You're not saying the company name or the product name, but you're like, I'm open for business. Like, let's do this thing. And then post number 6 is you're going to go live, because people want to interact with you, right? They want to see who you are. It's different to see a picture of you in 2D than to see you on screen talking and laughing and, you know, engaging with people back and forth. That's has such a different feel and such a different energy. So I highly encourage you to go live and share. Don't say anything negative about your previous company or anything like that. We want to love that where it's at. If you are switching companies, you want to be respectful, you want to be professional, but you want to talk about why you're so excited, because people feel your energy. Okay, so this is your 30-day launch plan, and I'm just going to kind of repeat again what you want to do. Okay, so step 1, get a 30-day worksheet. Walk people through the process of their first 30 days. what they need to do. Make it a checklist. Make it super easy and simple. Show people how to re-engage their social media. Give them the tools. Give them the posts. Give them the stories. And make sure you're consistent. You're going to train them on the back office if they need training on the back office. You're going to welcome them to your team. And then you're going to help them start sending messages behind the scenes about how excited they are about a new business that they're starting. Create curiosity on social media. And you're obviously going to have a list of people that you want to talk to, right? So in my first 30 days when I was launching, I knew that I was going to be switching companies. I primed my social media. I did all of these posts that I shared with you, numbers 1 through 6. I did all of that, and I went live and I talked about how much I loved, and it was so excited again for this company that I was partnering with. And I was behind the scenes. I was, messaging people that I wanted to work with, saying like, hey, I'm doing this thing, like, let's go for it. After I resigned from my company, I was like messaging people before I had actually launched. And so you just want to walk your people through the next 30 days. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I love all of this. I need a home. Please connect with me on Instagram at More to Motherhood. We have all the tools, systems in place. It's just incredible for you to have success if you do not have a network marketing home, but you want to, or this sounds like something that you would love to have, and you love the simplicity of it. Please connect with me on Instagram at More to Motherhood, or you can email me moretomotherhood@gmail.com, and I will see you ladies next time.
Hey mama, real quick before you go, if this episode helped you in some way, or you got value or learned something new from today's episode, or you just feel more inspired right now, the #1 way that you can thank me is to leave me a 5-star written review. That is the #1 thing I ask for showing up for you guys each week is a quick written review right over on the Apple Podcast app. I'd be so grateful. Thank you so much for being here. Just know that you can create the life of your dreams and turn your passion and purpose into your paycheck. Until next time, mama, don't forget, you are called for more.